Recording in
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Thursday, September the 26th. My name is Judge Esparza. We have some Writ hearings scheduled for this afternoon. The defendants are present in the courtroom. They have been sworn in prior to the start of the hearing. First case we're going to call is C4416-24-8, State of Texas versus John Camarillo. Póngase de pie, señor. No habla inglés, ¿verdad?
No, estoy aquí, no, aquí en la escuela de México. Hice mi escuela de México, pero todavía me entendí.
¿Pero hablas inglés?
No.
Ok. Su nombre es John
Mi nombre es Juan Pablo González Mendoza, es mi le mostré que no habla inglés porque estoy en México, pues como pusieron yo por Camarillo, que vamos a hacer como Juan Pablo González Mendoza con la escuela de México, para que no perdieran la escuela, es más puro Juan Mancha.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Garza, you're going to need to straighten that out.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's Juan Pablo Camarillo, Judge Carlos Garza for Mr. Camarillo. Okay, Mr. Camarillo is here for obstruction or retaliation, a third-degree felony. He's a U.S. citizen, 62 years old. They found him asleep under a bridge. This is what he tells me. He was found asleep under a bridge. He doesn't know what his bond is, but whatever it is, Judge, we need a PR bond. Although we got a problem because this man is also homeless. So I don't know where he'll be staying, but there's no reason to keep him in jail pending the outcome of this suit or the outcome of this case.
What says the state?
Your Honor, the state is in opposition to any bond reduction. I saw on the jail entry he was born in Mexico. I'm trying to confirm whether or not he has an immigration hold. 44.
Yeah, I checked just a few minutes ago and I checked earlier. I didn't see the immigration hold. I did see where his place of birth is, Mexico. He's had multiple arrests here in Hidalgo County, all for similar type offenses. Señor Camarillo, ¿usted tiene teléfono?
No, no tengo ahorita nada, me robaron todo, ya mismo.
Póngase. ¿Tiene familia aquí en el condado de Hidalgo?
Aquí no, tengo un Bryan, Texas.
¿Dónde?
Bryan, Texas y en Saltillo, Coahuila.
En Bryan, Texas.
En Saltillo, Coahuila.
¿Tiene nada de familia aquí en el condado de Hidalgo?
Aquí no.
Ask him if he gets out, where is he going to stay?
Porque me quiero que te vaya a buscar a Trópico, que a lo mejor me lleva a Trópico.
Tropical.
Me voy a pedir yo a Trópico, que a lo mejor no me da.
Well, go ahead. Does he have your contact number, Mr. Garza?
I doubt it, Judge. We did send him a letter. I don't know if he's got the letter or not. This man is as you can see, is a little difficult. Not
A phone number? Do you have a phone number we can give him, and if he gets out, he can contact you?
973. Can you tell him 973?
She's writing it down. She's gonna write it down, give it to him. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. 973-9430.
9430.
94 what?
9430.
956.
Yes.
70.
Make right on sticky note.
All right, we'll give him your contact number and advise him to, if he gets out, to stay in contact with you.
Okay, very good. And Judge, could you ask him, or could somebody ask him if he's a U.S. citizen?
I don't, ¿dónde nació, señor?
Mi mamá Victoria Camarillo y Esperanza Contreras Mendoza. Me dieron la opción, ¿me entiendes? De chiquito. Según también me habían puesto, mi mamá Victoria me mostró que de chiquito me habían robado.
Habla con él. What's he saying?
Usted llegó aquí como adoptado, o sea,
Sí, o sea, yo también me dieron la opción con otras personas porque mataron a mi papá en el Río Bravo, ¿me entiendes? Mi papá le ayudó con dinero a otro dinero para que me trajeran para acá y yo aprender en la escuela, ¿me entiendes?
Ask him where he was born.
Y no todo porque me lo robaron. Él me hizo una corte Luis Garza Ruiz, el primero Canto Hernández y después de la Joya. Por unos días atrás que le compró una trailer más de 7 años, salió con mi título en la copia y ya le dejaron en la mierda, ¿me entiendes?
Ask him where he was.
he does have the papers, but he stole it.
Yo trabajé en el Zarape y en el Pato allá en México.
Ask him where he was born.
¿Usted nació?
Yo somos aquí.
¿Usted nació aquí?
Sí, yo nací aquí. Acá en Texas.
In Hyde,
En Jaén, Texas. Si no lo habrá en Texas, allá donde está el local estrecho.
in Hyde, Texas.
Ahí tengo familia
Born
en
here.
Texas.
It says he was born in the United States. Paperwork says Mexico, but I don't see an immigration hold on him.
Yep.
He's been in and out of custody, Hidalgo County multiple times.
Mhm.
I didn't see the immigration hold on any of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and grant him a $500 PR bond.
Thank you, Judge.
Hopefully he gets a hold of you and shows up to court when he's supposed to.
I hope so.
If not, we'll fight him under the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, toma asiento, señor.
Gracias.
Thank you, John. May I be excused?
Sir, have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Next case we're gonna call is C 4360-24-I, State of Texas versus Margarito Cubas. I didn't bring him.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Hang on, one. Margarito Cubas, what's your name, sir?
We don't have him on our
He
list.
shouldn't be here. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
He's number two.
Palomino? Yeah, he's here.
You got the wrong one.
Yeah. The guy in the yellow shouldn't be here.
Hello, sir.
Juan, they didn't bring your guy and they brought the wrong individual. They're gonna go get him. We call your case in a few minutes. Is that all right?
That's fine, Judge. I'll be on standby. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Next case we're gonna call is C 4385-24-F, State of Texas versus Juliana Maldonado. Que no habla inglés tampoco, ¿verdad? She's Spanish speaking, Lord. Just go slow so we can translate.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. She's here on two-state jail felony, abandoning, endangering a child, and they're at $15,000 each. I'm asking the court to consider PR bonds. I looked for her history. I just saw misdemeanor assault.
And a
Which is
DWI.
the state?
Your Honor, in this particular case, the children who are the victims of the injury, abandonment, and endangerment of a child are ages 5 years old, and if I'm not mistaken, 1 year old. We object to any bond reduction at this time and believe that the bonds currently set are appropriate under the circumstances.
Ms. Maldonado, how old are you?
37.
Do you have a job?
Trabaja.
Where do you work?
Like nails polish and
Lord, did CPS get involved in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe they have been in contact with her. She does have other children that she's in charge of as well. And right now, all the kids, I believe, are with her sister. So that's why I'm trying to get her out so she can go back to helping take care of them. There is an emergency protective order, but
Yes.
it doesn't specify for her to stay away from them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There is a protective order. But I noticed the Judge Alicena and McAllen scratched out the two parts where it says that she cannot communicate with the children. I don't, make sure you're telling her this. I don't know if she's supposed to have custody or who has custody of the children, but apparently she's allowed to communicate with them. I'm thinking she cannot have custody of them. Ms. Maldonado, there's also an order, you cannot go to this, they go to Fields Elementary? Yeah, you cannot go to the school, you understand that? And you cannot go to the house located at 7212 Los Cielos Circle in Dana. You cannot go over there, you understand that? All right.
That's where else I
This was
recommend a drug patch.
Okay, this order will stay in place until November the 13th. I'm also gonna order monthly UAs, which means probation is gonna contact you to go in and get drug tested. If you come back positive for drugs or alcohol, I'm gonna put you back in jail. Do you understand?
yes.
Bond will be reduced to $500 cash surety on each count. Anything else, Laura?
That concludes my business for this most honorable court. Your Honor may be excused.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
See, we'll call C 4383-24-I, State of Texas versus Giovanni Palomino. He's Spanish speaking also. This is Mr. Jorge Ortegon's case. I don't see him on the screen. You have a recommendation on it, Joaquin?
Yes, Your Honor. In this particular case, the state is recommending that the bonds be cut in half. On the Burley Hab be reduced to 10,000 cash surety bond, and on the theft, state jail be reduced to.
500?
I'm sorry, yeah, 2,500.
Palomino, have you spoken to your attorney?
Just once,
How old are you?
20,
Where do you live?
mission,
Who do you live with?
just by himself.
Didn't see a nice one over here. Where were you born, Mr. Palomino? Oh, I feel good. Yeah. How long have you been here in Hidalgo County?
4 years.
Have family that lives here? Who from your family lives here?
Mom and siblings.
Do you know? Let's see. Do you know Raul Reyes?
Yes.
Is that who you live with?
Antes vivía con él, pero we used to live with him. Rentaba yo con él.
Are you still living there?
¿Todavía vive? No.
Right. On the theft of property case, bond will be reduced to $1,000 cash surety. On the burglary charge, bond will be reduced to $2,000 cash surety. If you make bond, talk to your attorney, contact your attorney, you understand?
Yes.
All right, toma asiento. We've got one case left, Mr. Tejedina's case. They went to go get him. We can go ahead. They're breathing though, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and proceed, and then whatever, maybe he'll get here before we get finished. We're gonna call C 4360-24-I, State of Texas versus Margarito Cubas. Mr. Tijerina, this is your motion.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge. Judge,
Does your client, do you know if your client speaks English or Spanish?
he speaks well, I think he speaks English, Judge. He's been in country for 20 years. He's a non-US citizen, Your Honor. This is a sexual allegation of sexual assault. The bond is currently set at $75,000, Your Honor. He has been employed, like I said, he has been in this county for 20 years now, Your Honor. He's been employed in a construction company of which he is part owner with his wife. He does have 3 children that he is responsible for monetarily. And the only charge that he's had prior to this, Your Honor, was a 2020 DWI charge. Otherwise, my client has not picked up any other charges during the time that he has been here. I don't know if he has an ICE hold. That's one thing. I know when I did call, he did not. I'm not sure if that's been updated since.
No, I didn't see one either. I checked right before we walked out here. Mr.
Right, Judge,
Zamora,
Your Honor, the state opposes any bond reduction. He does have in the criminal case history one prior federal charge of alien inadmissibility.
alien what? It's like an illegal reentry? Is that what that
Right.
is? Okay. How long ago was that, Wookie?
Let's see here. That was from May 2020.
And that could have been related to his DWI case, Judge, because that happened back in 2020 as well.
Were you retained on this case, Mr. Tejeda?
I am retained, Your Honor, and this is an interesting case. There are allegations of sexual assault. The allegation is it is with his daughter. However, it's a stepdaughter who's an adult. He had sexual relations with her. I've met with the stepdaughter several times already, and she came into my office yesterday, Your Honor, and signed an affidavit of non-prosecution. She is saying that she made these allegations up because she was angry at Mr. Cubas, and went to the police. As a matter of fact, Mr. Cubas, his wife, and his stepdaughter all went to the police together to try to get this straightened out. At that time, my client was arrested. So I do have, as an officer of the court, I am advising the court that an affidavit of non-prosecution has been executed by Giovanni Lynn Amador, who is the alleged victim in this case.
And you said she was an adult, the victim's an adult?
She is, Your Honor, she's 18 years of age. This is a fairly new relationship, but it's one that's been carrying on here recently. Again, she is stating that Mr. Gubas did have permission, and it wasn't on a very short but ongoing relationship with him. And so, as I've advised the court, an affidavit of non-prosecution has been filed, and she doesn't wish to proceed with charges. Mr. Gubas, again, is a non-U.S. citizen, Judge. We have discussed this matter with bondsmen. It's my understanding, because of his citizenship status, that more than likely they will charge him 100% of the bond, and we're asking the court for consideration of $1,000 cash or surety bond, Your Honor, so that my client has the opportunity to get out and properly defend this case.
Mr. Cubas, raise your right hand, sir. You speak English? No English? Okay, you want to swear in?
I apologize for that, Judge. I didn't.
No problem. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
No responde, por favor. Sí. Yes. Voy a bajar la mano.
Your attorney is on the screen there. That's Mr. Tejeda. You met with him, right, Mr. Tejeda?
I have, Your Honor.
Okay. That's the prosecutor, the other gentleman on the screen. My name is Judge Esparza. We're here to discuss reducing your bond on this case. You understand that? Judge, what city do you live in, Mr. Cubas?
Peñitas.
How long have you been living there?
10 years.
Do you have a job?
Trabajo. Sí, carpintería, framing. Carpenter, framing.
Okay. You're not a U.S. citizen, are you? Well, I didn't see an immigration hold on him. I know that the status shows, and he's indicated he's not a USC, but there's not showing any hold. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and reduce the bond. Does the victim live in the same household as him, Mr. Tejeda?
Yes, Judge, and I did discuss that with the victim along with his mother yesterday. And Mr. Cubas, if the court would allow a reasonable bond in this case that he can make, he will end up living with his brother in Alamo, is my understanding, because I did talk to him about making those, being able to make that arrangement for him.
Now, until this case is resolved, I'm going to ask that you have no contact with the victim. You understand that? My understanding is she lives at your house, so you're going to be staying in Alamo with your brother. No contact, that means no text messages, no any type of messages. Do you understand me? Reduce the bond to $5,000 cash surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. The bond will be reduced to $5,000 cash surety. You can speak to your attorney and see how much that's going to cost you with a bondsman. All right, thank you, Mr. Tejeda.
Thank you, Judge. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, sir.
You too. Joaquin, thanks for your help.
All right, thank you, Judge Larry. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Bye-bye.